Over the last few years, we've seen land, labor, material, and regulatory costs go up, which makes it very difficult to do housing at an affordable price.
All across the country, there's a housing crisis because of the pandemic. And so we're going to have to use every tool in our toolbox to ensure that we get people into good homes.
We needed to do something to jumpstart innovation. So we put together this grant through the Reach Virginia program, and then we partnered with Virginia Tech to bring this 3D home to life.
They were really interested in this technology, and so they said, is there any way that you can put together some kind of a team that would be able to look at this? And so at the same time, I was introduced to Zach Mannheimer at Alquist 3D.
Home building has largely not changed in 1,000 years. We're still building homes the same way. We need to grow, we need to innovate, and that's what we're trying to do here, and a group like Virginia Housing has given us the ability to do that.
One of the things that nobody understands about this grant maybe is that without it, you wouldn't be able to introduce innovations like this into the market, and I don't know anyone else in the country that's doing this. It's pretty incredible.
It's the first 3D printed home in the state of Virginia, and we have the opportunity to learn how to utilize this new innovative technology.
We've done 4 different types of innovation efforts in the last few years, and every time we do it, we learn some unexpected tricks. So I think that'll be the case here.
I couldn't even imagine what a 3D printer building a house could look like. It really is a window into the future, and it's really important when you're talking about affordable housing to make sure that we're using the best technology.
Yeah, it's impressive. Certainly the size of it, when you walk up to it and see it in person, it is something to behold.
The actual printer itself is a gantry style, so that means it's a giant truss system. So it moves up, down, left, right, and you're controlling how fast or slow you extrude the actual materials.
One of the biggest challenges is actually the chemistry. There's actually a lot of technology in the sedimentatious material itself. It's not a standard cement that we're putting up.
Once we set up and it starts moving, things get very quiet, and really you expect to hear certain sounds.
When you think about a home built by a robot, your mind envisions all sorts of futuristic designs and shapes and sizes, and we can do all that. But it was very important for this first home and this collaboration with Virginia Housing and Virginia Tech for this home to look like every other home in this neighborhood. So this is a 3D printed element of our actual home. This is what the home will look like.
It's going to be just under 1,600 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. We expect the sales price is going to be around $200,000. We feel that's going to be very affordable.
This super energy efficient home that costs them very little to purchase, and the most important part is going to cost them very little to maintain.
We focus on affordable housing and energy conservation. This project kind of wraps both of them together. It's really exciting to see what Virginia Housing's done to lead the way in Virginia.
Printer that you see is well, in only 5 weeks, we got a printer from Denmark, took it out of the box, learned how to use it, troubleshot a million things, and 3D printed the first house in Virginia.
It's something that Virginians can really take pride in, that we are the head of the curve of this. Affordable housing is really, really important in order to be able to help out our fellow Virginians.
Introducing this sort of innovation into the creation of a future housing stock is not only cool, but also it's necessary.
We want to ensure that more families who want to be homeowners realize the American dream, get a home, and create opportunities for their families and their future.
My hope is that a place like Virginia becomes the mecca for 3D printed homes in the country. And Virginia Housing and the other groups seem to be investing lots of time and energy and resources into making that happen, which is incredible, and it's why we're here.
And this is something that has really good heart behind it, that we could really get behind, and that's really what excites me, is I'm going to make a difference today.
Innovation does require looking at things differently, not thinking about what's here today, but thinking about how this will lead to the housing of tomorrow. We're not going to rest on our laurels. We're going to continue to find solutions to the affordable housing crisis.